good morning children. Welcome to the online session of subject English of 9th class. I hope you all are very fine and staying happy in the present situation. So already we have started our English subject of 9th class of textbook part. So in the previous class we have discussed about the observation skills. We discussed about the observation skills, that means a picture reading. So in the unit 1, so we have saw one of the picture reading part of unit 1. So what is that picture reading we is saying about? The topic is humor. The topic is humor. So intentionally, if one person is making a laugh or fun on someone or something, so that will be calling as humor. This lesson we have discussed it. We have learnt in the previous class. So in the today's lesson, so with the help of this concept, we are dealing with the today's first lesson. So today's first unit, A reading. So the A reading. So the A reading is, the lesson name is The Snake and the Mirror. 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 So already in the previous class we have learned about the role of humor. So I think so you people have written the role of humor in your life, in our life. So what will be the uses of humor? Uses of humor in our life. I think so you people might be written. I am expecting a number of responses, more number of responses from your side, your side. Okay. So that if you are understanding that concept very easily, so then only you can understand this lesson. You can understand this lesson. Also, so what is the concept in this lesson? So you can understand more deeply, more focusingly. So now we shall go with this lesson. So in this lesson, so every part of every line and every word of your textbook paragraphs are very important. Very important. So because in the government pattern, already you people have seen in the 6th, 7th and 8th classes, some of the error passages, some of the punctuation marks they might be giving. So here also in this 9th class also up to 10th class, this pattern won't change. So that's why you people should read every line and every word, every letter carefully. Okay, then only you will understand. So in the words there might be some phrasal words also. Some phrasal words. Phrasal words means some a group of 2 or 3 words. A group of 2 or 3 words. Okay. So to combine if you combine these 3 words, then it will be calling as a phrasal words. So like this, there might be some words and some suppose came off. So like this, suppose 1 or 2 words will be, so combination. This type of words are called phrasal verbs. So here came means off means switch off the fan. Came means came. He came yesterday. He came day before yesterday. You will say. But if you combine these two words, there will be some other meaning. So that's why this type of words will be used in this in the lesson part. Okay. So that's why you should understand every word very easily, very focusingly and concentratingly. Okay. So now we shall go with the lesson of this first lesson of A reading. Okay. am reading one para, then afterwards I will explain. Okay. So in the first paragraph, just listen to this paragraph carefully, then afterwards I will explain. Okay. Has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? Has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra? A full-blooded cobra? All of us felt silent. All of us felt silent. The question came from the homeopath. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. When we were discussing snakes. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. As the doctor continued with the tale. So here in this paragraph, so this is one paragraph. So has a snake ever coiled itself around the part of your body, around any part of your body? He is saying. So that means here one of the doctor who treats naturally, that doctor is having one of the meeting with his friends, okay, with some people or with some friends. Okay, so they in that meeting all these members are talking about snakes, okay. In the discussion they got some of the questions. So some of the questions, that means doubts. So what type of doubts? Has a snake coiled ever itself around any part of your body? Coiled. Has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? Coiled. What is the meaning of coiled? Here coiled means wound. Coiled means wound. Okay. So suppose this pen is there, this marker is there. If I am rounding one of the thread to this one, so then that is called coiled. Okay. So that is called coiled. Okay. So coiled means wound. So has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? So they got doubt like this, it seems. Okay. A full-blooded cobra. Full-blooded cobra means full-blooded cobra means here full-blooded cobra means not a snake with a full blood. Okay. This meaning is a strong cobra. Okay. Strong cobra. So this is one type of phrase. Okay. Already I said phrasal verbs will be coming. So this is one type of phrase. Full-blooded means it is a strong. The meaning of full-blooded means strong, very strong. Okay. Very powerful, very like that, very strong, we will say. Okay. A full-blooded cobra, he is asking. Okay. So all of us felt silent, all the members. So whoever the friends and the doctor were there, so they all being very silent. Okay. So because they are talking about snakes. Okay. That's why they are being listening very silently. So this question, how this question was came, because already I said. So all the friends have been discussing about the snakes, So that's why they got these two type of doubts. So has ever a snake coiled itself round any part of your body? Like that he is saying. Which type of snake? A full-blooded cobra? Like that they are getting a doubt. Okay. So this topic came like that. So here that doctor who is treating the patients with naturally. So a doctor who treats the patients naturally with natural things like like trees, like that, this type of trees or mud, like this. So soil. So this type of doctors I've been calling as a homeopath. Homeopath. So already you have been listening the homeopathy doctors, Ayurveda doctors. So they are called as a homeopath doctors. So in the line he has given homeopath. So homeopath means a doctor who treats patients with the help of natural things like trees, plants, soil, mud. So this type of things they will use. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. So this one. So homeopath. So this doctor is a homeopath and his friends, along with the friends, they have been discussing. So at the time they got this time. So this doctor at the time when they got this doctor was he was telling one of the story. So already he has given in the paragraph given a tale. So see, we listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. So all the friends are listening very very carefully, very focusingly. So very attentively. Attentively means keeping full concentration on his words only, what he was about to say. So what he was saying. So on that only his friends have been kept concentration. So that one. So whatever the story he was telling, so those friends are listening to him very carefully, very focusingly. Okay, here tale means story. Okay, continued with the tale. Tale means story. Okay, so like this, the story he has been starting. So what is the story? See, it was a hot summer night, about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard a noise from the above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that rats and I shared the room. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. So what is the tale? What is the story? He was how he has started. So one day, one hot summer night. So hot summer means on the hot summer day, how it will be. You have seen these many days. So previously you have seen. So at the time, in the night time, in the month of March or April, so he has been represented. He has been indicated hot summer. That means in the month of May. So at the time, in the night time, how the climate and how the situation will be. So it will be very much hot. So at the time, so he had a meal at around 10 o'clock. He had his meal. Where? Not in his house, in the restaurant, in some of the outside restaurant he had, and he was returning to the home. He was returning to his room. Okay. So at the time, what happened? So whenever he was entering into his house, whenever he was opening his door, his room door, so he heard some noise. So what is that noise? He was unable to guess that was, but he was thinking that it was something known voice. That's why in the paragraph he mentioned that it was a familiar one. Familiar means a known voice, known thing. So he was familiar to every person. Okay. So like that. For example, if we want to say my brother was familiar to everyone in my village. That means So my brother was known to every person in the village. So like that we will use in the general sense, we will use like that. So here he was thinking that it was some of the familiar voice. So already he heard that noise previously sometimes. So again he was hearing that voice. So that's why we will say that familiar to me. Okay, familiar to me, like that he was saying. So at the time, what other persons who will think that means one could think that rats and I shared the room. Rats and I shared the room. So in his room only that one person is there. In his room only that doctor is there. Only the doctor is there. But if someone beside his house, if anyone heard that voice means what they will think. So rats and this doctor was shared this room. That means along with this doctor, rats also staying in that room. They should think. So they are thinking like that. So one could think that rats and I. So I is a first person. So whenever we are talking about ourselves, so if any second person, if any third person is there, so we should mention the third person at first and afterwards first person next. So rats and I were shared the room. So my brother and for example, if I want to say my brother and I went for the movie. My brother and I went for the movie. My father and I was listening to this class. Like that you should say. So for example, just for example I am saying. Okay. So like this you should say. So so this is the thing. So at the time, see, I open rats and I shared the room. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. So at the time, after entering into the room, he took out his matchbox and lit it on the kerosene lamp. He lit it on the kerosene lamp. Lit means to light it. Okay, lit, L-I-T, lit. Lit means to light. Okay, lit will be in the past form, in the V2 form. Lit is a V2 form. Okay, so lit, light, lit. You should say. So V1, V2, V3 form. So like this grammar part you should able to understand while you are learning only. While you are listening to the class, you should able to understand each and every one. Light, lit. Okay, this is V1 form, this is V2 form, this is V3 form. Already you know. V1 means present form, V2 means past form, V2 means past form, V3 means past participle, okay, past participle. So V1, V2, V3. So light, lit. So after entering into the room, what he had done, he opened his matchbox and he lit the kerosene lamp. He lit a kerosene lamp. In the previous days, in olden days, in every house there will be kerosene lamp. So handling kerosene lamps will be okay like this it will be. Okay, some like this it will be. So in the middle there will be one of the bulb. So in the middle there will be one of the bulb. This is a handle. So in the middle there will be bulb. Okay. So like this one of the lamp will be. Okay. So in the olden days, not only olden days, now also in the villages the people used to are using this one. So so like this it will be. So if you ask to your parents means they can say. So like this kerosene lamps are there. So in his room, so he lit one of his lamp which is situated on the table. So on the table there is one of the lamp. There is a lamp. So he lit that one. Okay. So next. So next in the next paragraph we shall say. The house was not electrified. The house was not electrified. It was a small rented room. I had just set up medical practice and my earnings were meager. My earnings were meager. I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase along with some shirts and dhotis. I also possessed one solitary black coat which I was then wearing. So so why he had a kerosene lamp means here his room was in his room there was no electricity supply, no electric supply. So a room without a electric supply, he was staying. So why he was staying in a room which is not having electric supply means because so whatever the work, whatever the job he was doing, so in that job he could not able to spend more money. He could not able to spend more money. So that's why what was his job? So a doctor. So generally doctors means they can get so much money. So but here coming to this doctor, he was one of the homeopathy. So homeopath means naturally he will treat the patients. So actually this doctor was a fresher. This doctor was a fresher. Okay. Generally, so how a fresher, how a candidate who joined in a job as a fresher. So will he get more money or less money? So he will get a less income. He will get less income around 2000 or else 1000. If any small job is there means he can gain up to 500 like that. Okay. So like that he will they will get. Okay. So that's why any fresher will have a less income. Like that this homeopath doctor is also one of the fresher doctor. Okay. So that's why he could not able to spend money on his essentials in the house. So that's why this person was staying in the kitchen. This person was staying in one of the rented room. So that's why he could not able to build his own house. So like this. So this is the thing. So actually whatever the job in the job he has very less equipments. So very less practical equipments will be there. So and whatever his income was a income. Whatever his income is a meager, MEAGRE. Meager means a very less quality or unsatisfactory. So very less or unsatisfactory. Because he could not be happy with that income. So like that. So in his suitcase there are only 60 rupees. So like that he was there. So along with this, what are there with him? Along with some shirts and dhotis. Okay, and I also possessed one solitary black coat which I was then wearing. So one solitary black coat means a black coat. Suppose lawyers, whoever the lawyers will wear one of the black coats there. So that is called a single black coat. Solitary means a single black coat. So alone only one black coat is having with this person, with this doctor. So a single solitary black coat which he was then wearing. So whenever he was going to job, he was wearing that one. So like that. So like this, whatever the essentials, this type of things he is having. Okay. Now we shall go on with the next paragraph. I took off my black coat, white shirt and not so white vest. VEST, vest. Okay, not WEST, VEST, vest. not so white vest and hung them up and hung them up and hung them up. I opened the two windows in the room. Two windows in the room. It was an outer room with one wall facing the open yard. It had a tiled roof with long supporting gables that rested on the beam over the wall. There was no ceiling. There was no ceiling. There was a regular traffic. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. To and from the beam. I made my bed and pulled it close to the wall. Close to the wall. I lay down, but I could not sleep. I got up and went out to the veranda for a little air, but the wind god seemed to have taken time off. The wind god seemed to have taken time off. So here, what happened next? So he took out his black coat. So after coming to the after lighting this kerosene lamp, he took out his black coat. So solitary black coat. Then afterwards, one of the white shirt and not so white vest. White vest. Vest means so inside the shirt, some person, everyone will wear banians. So banin. So you know banin. So that type of banin. So he is having only these things and dhoti and this one of the white shirt it is having. Some shirts he is having. So this type of things he is having. So after removing all these things, so he hung them up. Hung means so hung means to hang over. So hung, hung. So hang is vegan. Hang means to keep. We will hang in a cupboards, no. So like that. So he hanged his shirts. Okay, hang is V1 present form. Hung is V2. V3 is also hung. Okay, there is one more form of this one also. So hanged like that also we can call. Okay, we can use that one or this one. Okay, like this these are. Okay, so he hung this clothes, this shirts and his vest. So after that, I opened the two windows in the room. So after hanging, he opened two windows which are there. So how the windows are there? So one window, it is all this whatever the room he is having, so that room is very attached to the backyard, attached to the one of the yard. Okay, suppose this is his room. So out of this windows, so there is one of the backyard. Okay, a place where the plants, trees, crops, so agriculture fields will be there. So that type of place is there. So he came out. So after that, so like that. Sorry, not came out. So like this windows, this outer part here, one of the door will be. So outer part is attached to one of the yard. Okay, one of the empty place with plants, trees or agriculture field, that will be. So here how the room will be on the roof. On the roof there are some of the tiles. There are some of the tiles. So how the tiles means not a cement. Okay, tiles which are prepared with bricks. Tiles which are prepared with bricks. Okay, orange color, red color bricks will be. So like this they are. So on the roof, this is roof means like this there are. So like this on the roof there are the red color tiles. So on this below these tiles there is one of the supporting supporting gable. Supporting gable means to keep these tiles safe. They will keep some of the gable. Gables means long wooden sticker. So long and very thin, very narrow wooden sheets they will keep. Wooden bricks they will keep. Okay, wooden sticks. So for at the beam of this at the beam over the wall. So they kept like that. So the upper part of the roof is like this, because there was no ceiling. Ceiling means with the plaster of Paris they will do the ceiling. So like that. So here the roof of the room is there like this. Okay. So next there are supporting gables and that rested on the beam over the wall. Okay. There was no ceiling. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. So in that room, on this roof, every time regularly the rats will be moving here and there. Suppose here a rat is there, means the rat will be moving here and there. So here and there. So like this, if you see in the villages, means like this type of roofs will be there. Okay, in your grandmother's house and in your grandfather's house, somewhere it might be. Okay, if you go on with your village type of houses, means you can able to observe this one practically. Okay, so moving here and there, all the rats, not only rats, lizards, like that, any insects or anything, any type of ants, they might be crawling here and there. So here to here, like this they might be crawling. So like this his room was there. So I made my bed and pulled it close to the wall. So after completing around at the time, he pulled his bed and he kept his bed at the closer to the wall. So after keeping, he was able to sleep, but he could not able to sleep because he was not getting any air or anything. So the sound of these rats are also getting. So he could not able to sleep. So that's why what he done, I got up and went out to the veranda for a little air. But the wind god seemed to have taken time off. So as he could not able to sleep on the bed, so he went outside. Out of the veranda. Veranda means an empty area, like the balconies. He went to that place. So at that place, he was not getting any wind at that place also. Why? Because at that time, even though the climate is a hot summer season. So in the summer season night time, so there was no wind. There was no wind in the on the day. So that's why he was not getting any air from the outside also. So that's why again he came inside. So what he thought at that time. So the wind god was taking some rest. So actually this was not time. So that's why he was taking rest. Like that, this doctor was thinking. So whatever this thing he was telling to his friends as a story. Okay. So next, I went back into the room and sat down on the chair. I opened the box beneath the table and took out a book, the Materia Medica. I opened it at the table on which stood the lamp and a large mirror. A small comb lay beside the mirror. Okay. So at that time what happened? So at the outside also he was not able to get the wind. So that's why what he done? He at that moment he came inside and he sat on the chair. So after that, so for getting time pass, he opened one of his box at the table. On the for the table there will be some of the drawers. Is it right? Like this drawers will be there. Okay. So in the drawer, so beneath the table means beneath. Beneath means below or under. So under the table there is a one of the box. In the box he opened a book. He opened one of the book. So what is the name of that book? Already he has mentioned in this. So the name of the book is the Materia Medica. So the Materia Medica, it was one of the a book called with for the homeopathy doctors, for the Ayurveda doctors. This book will be very useful. Okay, so a person who want to become as a good doctor, this book will be very much useful. Even now, if you want to search in the Google, it will be coming. So the Materia Medica, this is a book of there will be so many books in this Materia Medica. So he opened that one of the book and he was getting ready to read that book. So he was ready to learn from that any topic in that book. So at that time, so he was sitting on the table. So while he was reading, so he looked at on the wall. He looked to the wall. So there on the wall there is one of the mirror. There is one of the mirror. So beside the mirror there is a comb. There is a comb. So a comb also is there. So like this he was there, like this he was. That was the situation at the time. So okay, a large mirror, a small comb lay beside the mirror. Beside the mirror, a small comb was laid. Okay, laid. Okay, lay. There a small comb lay beside the mirror. Okay, so like this. So this is the thing. So up to here we have seen. So in the next class, what will happen? We shall see. So what he will do with this mirror and with the comb, what he will do. So we shall see in the next class. So I hope so you are understanding very well. So every word and every letter is very, very important. So here beneath, below. So like this every word. So the Materia Medica is also is there. So if you want, you can search this one in the Google. You can get this book, not as a PDF file, but some sort of matter will be coming about this book, because this book was prepared by some philosophers in the ancient times, in the Greek times, like that it has been prepared. Okay, so generally this book is for the homeopathy doctors who are getting interested in the homeopathy the treatment for the patient. So this book is very much useful for them. Okay, like this. So this is about today's class. In the next class we shall see what this doctor will do with this mirror and this comb. So till now, so today you read this lesson. And whatever the words are there, whatever the meanings I have said in this class, so once again you recall them. So and you try to write in one of the paper whatever the meanings I have written here. So here so like this, I think so you people might be understanding this very carefully. Okay, so have a good day, children. So we shall meet in the next class. Okay, thank you, children. Have a good day.